Have you ever wondered why change is such an integral part of our lives and how it is reflected in our spiritual journey? Change, in its essence, is the only constant in life. It's something we all experience, from the changing of the seasons to the progression of our own lives. It is inevitable, relentless, and universal. Yet, it is also profoundly personal, playing out uniquely in each of our lives. Change can be exciting, ushering in new opportunities and experiences, but it can also be challenging, pushing us out of our comfort zones and demanding that we adapt and grow. It can bring joy, but it can also bring pain. It can mean the end of something familiar, but it can also signify the beginning of something extraordinary. But what does this all mean for us on our spiritual journey? Well, the Bible is a rich tapestry of wisdom and guidance, offering profound insights into the nature of change. It doesn't shy away from the hard truths, acknowledging the difficulty and discomfort that often come with change, but it also offers hope, painting a picture of change as an opportunity for growth and renewal. In this video, we're going to explore some of the Bible verses that speak to this theme of change. These verses offer wisdom, comfort, and guidance, helping us to navigate the choppy waters of life's ever-changing tides. They remind us that while our circumstances may change, God's love and faithfulness remain steadfast. So, whether you're in the midst of a significant life change or simply curious about what the Bible has to say on the subject, we invite you to join us on this journey. We'll delve into the timeless wisdom of the Scriptures, exploring how they can help us to understand, embrace, and even celebrate change in our lives. Change may seem daunting, but it is also an opportunity for growth, as we will see in the following verses. So, let's dive in and discover the transformative power of change, as illuminated by the eternal wisdom of the Bible. Consider the verse from Corinthians 5:17. Therefore, if anyone is in Christ, the new creation has come, the old has gone, the new is here. This verse captures the heart of a transformative journey that begins with faith in Christ. It paints a vivid picture of a spiritual metamorphosis, akin to a caterpillar becoming a butterfly. It's a profound change that replaces the worn-out old habits and thoughts with fresh, wholesome, and spiritually nourishing ones. This verse is not just about change, but a deep, meaningful transformation, a rebirth of sorts, that comes from accepting Christ. It's about shedding our old selves, our old ways of thinking and being, and embracing a new life in Christ. This verse encourages us to embrace change as a natural part of our spiritual journey. It's a call to renewal, to let go of what no longer serves us and embrace what brings us closer to God. This verse encourages us to embrace change, as it is a part of our spiritual renewal. Proverbs 3:5-6 tells us, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your paths straight." This verse, nestled in the wisdom-filled book of Proverbs, is a timeless guidepost for navigating through life's inevitable changes. It's like a lighthouse guiding a ship through murky waters, a beacon of hope and wisdom that provides reassurance and direction. Now let's delve into the profound wisdom of this verse. It begins with a call to trust in the Lord with all our heart. Trust, in this context, is not a passive acceptance, but an active, deep-seated belief in God's goodness and sovereignty. It's about having absolute confidence that He knows best, even when we can't see the full picture. Next, we're advised not to lean on our understanding. This doesn't mean that we should abandon reason or foresight, but it does remind us that our perspective is limited. We see only a fraction of the grand tapestry that is our life. God, however, sees the entire picture. He knows the end from the beginning, and His wisdom is infinite. The verse then encourages us to submit to Him in all our ways. Submission here is not about losing our identity or becoming passive spectators of our lives. Instead, it's about acknowledging that God's plans are superior to ours. It's about allowing Him to guide our steps, knowing that His path will always lead us to the best possible outcome. Finally, the verse promises that God will make our paths straight. When we trust in Him, lean not on our understanding, and submit our ways to Him, He promises to guide us. He will clear the path, remove obstacles, and lead us to our destination. In the face of change, this verse offers us comfort and direction. It reminds us that we're not alone in our journey. It assures us that even when the path is unclear, if we trust in God and submit our ways to Him, He will lead us through. It's a divine compass for navigating life's changes, guiding us to a path of peace and fulfillment. Romans 12:2 reminds us, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, His good, pleasing, and perfect will." This verse, in its eloquence and wisdom, presents us with an invaluable insight. It promotes the idea of change as a catalyst for personal and spiritual growth. In it, we are encouraged not to conform to worldly patterns, but to renew our minds. This renewal, this change, isn't merely superficial. It's a deep, profound transformation that opens our minds and hearts, allowing us to discern God's will. Imagine a caterpillar, cocooned in its chrysalis. It's through change, through metamorphosis, that it becomes a butterfly. Similarly, it's through the process of change, of renewing our minds, that we become more aligned with our spiritual selves, more attuned to God's will. Change can be challenging, but it's through these challenges that we grow. Just as a muscle strengthens through resistance, our faith and understanding deepen through the trials and tribulations of life. Change pushes us out of our comfort zones, compelling us to question, to seek, to grow. It's a refining fire, removing impurities and leaving us purer, stronger, closer to God. And why shouldn't we embrace this change? Why shouldn't we seize this opportunity for growth? After all, if we remain stagnant, if we resist change, we risk missing out on the chance to better understand God's will. We risk missing out on the chance to grow, to evolve, to transform. Remember, change isn't about becoming someone else. It's about becoming the best version of ourselves. It's about shedding our worldly patterns and embracing our spiritual potential. It's about aligning ourselves more closely with God's will. As we see, change, as challenging as it may be, is a powerful tool for personal and spiritual growth, leading us closer to understanding God's will.